Welcome. This is going to be a quick extra video. Today is 1 year since we posted our first video, and we're just going to run through some stats on what we've accomplished and just some different numbers. And you're spending the time, watching and all that. So we just want to include you and kind of what we're at and kind of what we're hoping for the upcoming year.
Okay, let's do this quickly. So how many total? So we do three channels. We do YouTube, Rumble, BitChute. We tried to do Odyssey before. We ran out of library tokens. We tried to do Gab TV. We even paid for Gab Pro, and then they cut their video editing thing, which is going to be our final salvation. In the end, was going to be Gab TV.
Right.
When we get eliminated from these other platforms. So we're on 3 platforms. How many total subscribers do you think?
Across everything?
Yeah, 3. Just the 3.
500?
810.
Nice.
How many total views?
Across every video,
3 platforms. Yeah.
It's got to be 5 figures. I'll say 30,000, 20,000?
118,979.
Wow.
Okay, so let me give you some interesting facts. I'm going to put up a little screenshot right here of the Rumble analytics, and it's basically just what you would think. You start, nobody's watching at all.
Sure.
And then later on, more people are watching, but it spikes with certain content that people appreciate. So here's some interesting facts. Rumble is 2/3 of the total views. So 80,000 out of 120,000 come from Rumble. And so we have like 360 subscribers on Rumble, but we got 325 on YouTube.
Interesting.
Of those, it's like 208 are within the last 28 days.
Oh, okay.
So of the 15,000 views on YouTube, 8,600 of them are in the last 28 days.
So we hit the algorithm or
So
something.
it's just the algorithm, right?
Okay.
So the Rumble's like natural growth, people Googling USS Liberty, which is what we want.
Sure.
This is why we're not on Twitter, because we don't want a bunch of people who are like, hope everybody in the USS Liberty dies, to start reporting us.
Right.
We want people who are honestly searching and stuff. And then also look at this other anti-government thing or pro-nationalism thing. So we want to build organically. Anyways, so the YouTube stuff, the very first video of the year of the Martin Luther, it just hit the algorithm, and then all week it was, so it just is what it is. Really proud of the Rumble stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, people building it up, people coming back, all the comments and stuff. It's a lot of great stuff. So we have 165 total episodes published.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, so that's 163 on YouTube because a couple didn't go to YouTube. And then, so we made massive profits from this.
Yes.
So how much total massive profits have we made?
I think Rumble says we made $2, but we can't get any out or something like that.
Oh, I don't know if we can get it out or not. We've never tried. We've made $2.87 as the total profit.
Yeah. No, not profit.
It's not profit because we got to leave it in.
No, but it's not profit. It's like income.
Total income.
Profit is extra.
Oh, it's okay. And then also, since it's $750 to pay somebody to do your taxes, we'll let it ride. We'll decide. Okay. And then, so those are superficial numbers and stuff. Okay. They're important. They're not that important. There's more important stuff going on with the community and stuff. Do you want to talk about like the comments and different stuff like that?
Yeah. It's been hugely positive, I feel like, the comments that I've seen. Yeah. He does the majority of the comments.
Right.
He tells me about different ones that he sees and all that.
The best ones are the ones that lead to ideas for new episodes.
Yeah, or just thought-provoking stuff. And it's, over time, we've picked up people who are very consistent in watching and commenting and sending emails and long thoughts and here's ideas for stuff. And it's, when we first started, we feel like we're talking into the void. And we
had more episodes than people viewing those episodes, not subscribers, than people viewing them.
More videos than views.
Right.
Yeah. But you plug away and you see this and it makes you feel, oh, there's other people out there. And so it's a really great thing. And, eventually we got to the point. Okay, I'm pausing. Are we talking about like David and Garan, but not by name?
Maybe not David. I don't know. Garan for sure. Yeah, he said, we used his name on the episode.
Okay, Garan.
Garan, yeah.
Okay. Eventually we got to the point where people are wanting to actually actively help. And so we have a guy named Garan. He's volunteering he's going to help with the research. We filmed a couple episodes that are driven by him, where it's now the 3 of us talking about topics.
And the second one he filmed, you didn't want to do it because you're like, I don't know if it's going to go good or not.
Right.
And then we filmed the second one with him. Neither of these are published yet, but the second one, I've thought about that so many times. It's such a great idea that he was pushing. So we said, hey, come back, let's take that topic, expand it, do the actual like deep dive on it, and we'll split it in thirds, and we'll Like, I mean, I think it's beautiful.
It's wonderful. It's just you're getting more ideas mixed in, and all this is just people feeding off each other, their ideas and perspectives and all that. And it's a really cool thing to just not be the only one who thinks a certain way and all that.
And even when people disagree and stuff, if they're just calling you ass hats or whatever,
Right.
liberal ass hats, like whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But like I was telling you about the one yesterday evening I was telling you about, and it was just really thought-provoking. And the guy's all critical. And I'm like, okay, well, does he have a point here? You know?
Sure.
And we're gonna include that in a later video, and even that is great.
Right.
The criticism and stuff like that.
Constructive criticism, not just like name calling.
Right, just not the liberal ass guy. He's cool though too. Go ahead and keep going. Or
keep
Todd
watching.
on BitChute. Go ahead, go for it. You
definitely.
know. Anyway, so now we'll talk about the website.
Okay.
So Victor's been building this website, and basically I got a screenshot for you. But it's like what it is you want me to describe it or you want to?
Yeah, I'll describe it. So the idea is imagine sort of a Wikipedia type thing, but it's all custom. And the idea is that you're going to be able to pull up, let's say, an episode. You're going to be able to see all the references. If it's part of a series, you're going to have a link there to see, oh, here's all the what really happens. Everything's got keywords and whatnot, so we can see, you know, was the FBI betrayal or whatever, the American people. You can click on that and you'll see all the videos related to that.
Or not just videos.
Right. This is just going to be topics. It can be anything where someone could just go read an article about the Gulf of Tonkin or anything and see, oh, they also made a video and here it is. And the idea is we're going to call it the rabbit hole. And the idea is that you could just keep clicking on things and wow, look at this. Oh, look at this thing. Look, they got their information from this article and it's linked there. We're taking screenshots of the articles in case they take it down.
Right.
And just trying to make a place on the internet, which we've never been able to find, that has all of this stuff. You find one guy that specializes in one topic and he's got all this information, but then you got to go to a different site to find this other stuff. And we're trying to make one place where you can paint the whole picture and see all the things.
Right. And where you can paint the whole picture.
Yes.
Because you're going to be able to come on here and be like, hey, I know everything about this. I've got all these references and stuff. And then you're going to be able to create the entry for that. You're going to be able to create all the keywords that don't currently exist that are related to that. Input all of your references that are going to go on there. Everything's going to be checked. You know, like one of us will edit or something.
Yeah, it'll be an editorial process.
Right. And then approve or have to change something. And then boom, it'll go live. But we can all build this thing together. And it's going to be beautiful. So I'm going to put a screenshot on the screen of what the entry for yesterday's episode looks like. And you can see how well referenced it is and stuff. And basically, that's just a description on YouTube that you see as the blurb. And then it tells the date it's done. And then, so if you look down in our YouTube videos from yesterday, you would see all those references listed.
Okay.
But this is just a way better way of doing it right here.
Right.
On the website. It's just, and you could just skip back and just keep going. Anyways, and so basically, we're working on building it up as he's working on doing the coding. And it's just us doing it right now.
And it's very dependent on like work schedule. So it should have been done a long time ago. Just work's been crazy, so it's an extra time type thing.
And so basically for entries, which are the big ones that have the keywords and the references, we have 227 complete so far. Okay. And for the keywords, there's 569.
Nice.
There's a couple more because I did the research for this right before I did the research for another video, so it is what it is. And then references, which are all just articles, YouTube videos, Rumble videos, whatever we were using for that, that's 267 so far.
Nice.
So I'm just pretty much the only one doing it because you're working on the coding side. One person, that's how far I've gotten. That's pretty far.
Right, definitely.
You know, and if you added people like this dude did 15 per year, you know, like 15 just.
Yeah, or one a month.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can even do a partial one. So like, originally, I told him on the phone about the Newburgh 4 story when I found out about it. And he said, make it on the website. So I just went real quick and made a little article on the website about it, just a little entry, put some references on there. When we went to film it more recently, I'm like, well, man, where were those references at? They're all on the website. So then I make another entry, which is about the episode, where I gather those resources. Anyways, it's going to be a valuable tool because you're going to be walking along and somebody says something stupid about something.
And you're have a link.
Yeah, I just need the references is what I need. Yeah. So you pull up Gulf of Tonkin, we'll say, and then boom. Right. You've got all of your references there. Or something about like the population stuff in Israel that we just covered or whatever it is. That's where we're at.
Yeah, and it's another thing that, you know, you don't want to be like Garen who is willing to do an episode, but you want to help out.
Right.
And you could just, like you're saying, just once a month, maybe you're just finding articles, or as you're listening to Alex Jones or whatever, and he says stuff, and you just keep a list of things, and once you get a good list, you send it to us, or
Right.
because it accelerates so much if people help out with it.
Yeah.
And there's going to be no ads or anything like that. This is literally trying to get you the information.
Just a resource, right?
Yeah.
And so basically, we didn't miss a single week publishing videos, except for the 1 week we chose not to publish between Christmas and New Year's because it was the holiday. Not that we don't have a ton of content already pre-recorded.
Sure.
But in the coming year, we're guaranteed to do at least 3 episodes a week. Guaranteed to. And I think it's going great.
Yeah, if you would have told me that this is how it would be a year in, I would have called you a liar. There's just no way. Totally didn't think it would. This many people would be watching this fast.
Okay, that's what we got for the 1 year recap.
Yep.
So we did the Israel stuff yesterday. Tomorrow we're going to talk about anti-BDS stuff, and the next day we're going to talk about a pilgrimage to the Goldstein massacre. So I hope you tune in then, and we'll see you next time.